Hello everyone. I'm trying to start a series of me playing old school RuneScape starting from level 3, so starting from the beginning. And in the beginning, or since I've played this before, I have a rough idea on how I would like to progress my account from the beginning. And in the beginning, usually leveling up and trying to get starting money is very hard. So in order to proceed as smoothly as possible, then I believe I should try to get some starting cash so that I can buy all of the teleporting equipment, jewelry, runes, stuff like that, in order to make the beginning leveling much easier and much more interesting. So you can see it here in the early levels. I think looting is probably the best way to make money. And so you can see me just running around in a PK world. I believe it was 325, where I'm just running around hoping that there would be a big drop. So there was no strategy as to how I was looting, but eventually I picked up on an idea where I should be targeting players who are using expensive ammo equipment, such as dragon ammo equipment, right? So those are dragon throwing axes, and perhaps dragon boats. Then I would just be hovering them, waiting for them to get kills or not, and then just see if there are the ammo drops on the ground. Yep, so you can see me just running around, not knowing what to do. And I was also scared of people killing me, so I needed to periodically bank my loot. So as a level 3, I think you should just pick up anything that you can, since picking up this stuff is probably making me much more money than I could make using any money making method from the wiki. So I'm gonna speed up and then see what we get. So around here I saw a guy who's quite high level, he's like 100 and something, but he's looting in the PK world, which is very interesting. Considering you're level 100 and something, I think you probably have money making methods that are easier. Well, not easier, that are quicker, or that make more money than the time you spent trying to run around competing against bots and low level looters. And then I'm just gonna skip forward, see what other interesting things are happening. So other loots which are very good would be the dragon knives, which come look at that, the poison plus dragon knife comes around 2 point something K already. So you can see how looting in the beginning for a beginning level would give you quite a good starting cash. And then there's also the occasional prayer potions and expensive potion drops that you should be looking out for as a level 3 or as a low level looter. And all in all, I think looting in the early game is probably the best method for making money, since I'm not sure how many money makers can net you near, or at least 200k, 300k, 400k in the beginning, in the early game. So let me fast forward too. You can see here I was competing against this high level player because he and I was able to spot high level players using high level ammos, dragon ammos, while fighting. So me and him are just staying there waiting and hoping in order for us to get a drop. Oh, and then I see some good drop. So to my account right now, any loot is good loot, and if it's over 500 GP, 400 GP, especially if it's 1k, then that's super good. So here sharks are around 800 GP, which is very very profitable if I were to get it. So here I'm just trying to spot out which players are using dragon ammo equipment, but I was unable to do that, so I was just standing there doing nothing. Picking up amethyst arrows, some dragon boats or dragonstone boats. It's super profitable from my point of view. So already I'm getting 30k from doing, or just looting, and so far I think I've spent around under 10 minutes of running around and trying to loot. Right, let's jump forward. Oh, and here I was able to see 2 high-level players duking it out. And then, how did I get the loot? Okay, let's go back a bit. And then, what else did I see? How did I pick up this loot? Alright, you can see here I'm clearly gauging out the 2 Elite Void players duking it out, and on in their hands you can see probably dragon. I think it's a dragon throwing axe or dragon knife, I'm not sure, but it's one of the more expensive items, and I'm just waiting for it to drop on the ground. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, and then I see some massive drop somewhere else. Then I go there, and then briefly I saw there was the pouch. That pouch was like 30 or 20k, so that's why I was able to right click and click on it, rather than spam clicking left click, which would just get whatever top item there is. Alright, let's skip forward. And then I got Gothic Stresses too, which costs around 2k, so great. Skip forward. Now I'm just, since I banked my previous inventory, now I'm just here trying to start a new journey, new bag. So it's quite early in the morning, so it was quite empty, or it wasn't as many people, it wasn't quite packed as I would like, since the more packed it is, the more kills there would be, and the easiest for me to run and get loot. But then there's also the chance, or the case of, more crowded means more competing looters. Alright, so I got all the valuable items per loot, if I can click on it. Then I see something here. Yep, this one I believe I saw someone got killed, so I was just hovering this very same spot in order to try to snag up the items, which I did. Alright, look at my inventory. I got Cerebrus, I got Super Restores, so it's very profitable. And then I see this dropped, but my inventory is full. I can't run and get the Astro Runes. Can't get anything here. Unfortunate. Alright, and then what did I decide to do? Alright, I just wanted to bag a few more boats. Yep, bag a few more boats. Then I wanna bank my inventory before someone kills me. That would be unfortunate. So that inventory was 90k. Great. Bank it, and I got 200k in total. So I've made around 200k from looting. and I believe I spent around 20 minutes at that point, or 20, yeah, around 20 minutes at that point. Then here I try to run to the northeast of Grand Exchange to see if anything interesting is happening, which there are not. There are very few people here PKing, so very little kills happening, very little drops left on the ground, so nothing interesting for me. Yep, I'm trying to look at the two Void Rangers fighting out, but I think one of them teleported out, so I can't hover or I can't wait for loot. Let's see when. Yep, they teleported out, nothing to see. Then went on to do a couple more lootings, and then sold my loot. And then in the end, how much did I make? So in the end, I spent around 30 minutes and I made around 250k from looting. That's great.